Good morning. I am Dr. Marlene Martin. I am the principal and the arts director of Power Academic and Performing Arts Complex, better known as Power APAC in Jackson. And on behalf of the staff, faculty, and students, we would all like to welcome you to our school this morning, as we are so honored to have this special event and performance take place here at Power APAC.
Timothy and all of the students that are here today are the reason that we are here. Now, as we've talked about the economy, and Dr. Martin, I want to thank you for your leadership. As Dr. Martin and I, and Dr. Gray, and thank you, as we met in the office this morning, we talked about the economy and the creative economy. That economy that the arts and literature drive throughout the state. The creative economy not only helps sustain many jobs directly, but as we look at those that are employed in architecture, graphic design, small business owners, those that have unique productions and innovative approach to consumers on a daily basis. You see, the economy to employ 60,000 people is much more than just the artists that we see. It is the support and the thousands of people that surround it. Mississippi's creative economy is the sum of all wealth generated by the state's cultural and creative enterprises, institutions, people, and places. It adds value to the traditional economic economy. As we go out to try to bring other manufacturers, particularly advanced manufacturers throughout the world, to Mississippi, they look at the quality of life, and the creative economy is part of the creative and cultural existence that help bring those companies here. Without it, this would be a dull and lifeless state. In fact, Mississippi's cultural significance keeps our main streets throughout the cities and towns strong. It bridges ages, race, classes, ethnic surroundings, and it is growing strong. Over the past 3 years, Mississippi's creative economy has grown at 4.6%. Now that's while the rest of the nation's creative economy has been reduced by 2%. So that's a plus of over 6% growth on a national level here in Mississippi. For that reason and so many more, I am announcing and declaring today that 2014 will be the year of the creative economy of Mississippi Homecoming. Now we're calling it a Mississippi Homecoming because we have hundreds, I believe, of artists, musicians, writers, entertainers that have left our state. And we're asking them to come home in 2014. Come to the state in which you were born, a state that is truly your home. Whether it's Sheila Ward, Oprah Winfrey, Morgan Freeman, come home to Mississippi. Now we're asking you to come and visit and entertain film stars, musicians, visual artists, and more to encourage them to return home during this 2014 celebration. Now, we came here today because we also want to involve the future of the creative economy. Those of you that are here today in this remarkable school. Power APAC provides intense training, I understand, both academically and artistically for our young people. Now, many of you may realize that this school was recognized as a John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts National School of Distinction in Arts and Education. What a remarkable designation for a school that many Mississippians may not know even exists. Well, they will after today. I have a feeling that as they hear and see more about Power APAC, they're going to realize the importance of the creative economy, not only to our economy and Mississippi's bottom line, but to the future of this state. Now, I hope everyone in the state can understand that by taking advantage of the cultural and creative resources right here in Mississippi, we can stimulate the state's economy and lay the foundation for future growth and stability. One of the things that we have the opportunity to do as governor is to issue proclamations. Now I know it seems somewhat small in the grand scheme of our creative economy, but as governor of the state of Mississippi, we wanted to make sure that everyone understands the significance of today. I will hope each of you one day will look back and say, I had the opportunity to be there with the First Lady and that guy that she's married to make sure that we declared that was the year that we would begin to recognize our creative economy as an economic driver for the state of Mississippi. So next year we'll have opportunities to travel throughout the state. First Lady and I hope to make as many of these venues as we possibly can. So in this proclamation, we recognize those that have been a part of it. And Dr. Martin, if you would please come forward, I would like to share with you this proclamation. Now it's somewhat lengthy and I'll spare you the reading of all of it, but just a moment I would like to again remind you that there are 64,000 jobs, 64,000 jobs that exist today in the creative economy. Mississippi's creative enterprises are responsible for the employment of more than 43,000 people in just over 3,000 establishments with almost 1 in 4 employees, 10,535 working in one way or the other in occupations related to the creative economy. And whereas creativity is increasingly becoming the foundation for the 2001st century workforce, today is an increasing opportunity for these artists to be employed here in Mississippi. Now, therefore, I feel Bryant government of the state of Mississippi do hereby proclaim the year of 2014 as the year of the creative economy of Mississippi homecoming. Thank you.